Hello everyone, this is Karina Rendon and I am giving my part of the group speech. My group presentation members were Linda Hernandez and Jacob Fang, and the topic of our speech was the history of legal marijuana in the United States. In the recent decades, marijuana has become a booming industry and a pop culture phenomenon. If you don't do it, you might know someone that does. The New Frontier data revealed that in 2017, 12% of adults use cannabis on a daily basis. In today's society, smoking marijuana has become a social norm. We see it in movies and hear about it in music. Almost every place or thing you turn to has something marijuana related. The legal standing of marijuana in the United States has influenced the cultural society of America for nearly 100 years. Now the rapid legalization of marijuana across the country has begun to impact America's economy in a highly positive way. 34 states in America have legalized marijuana for medical and recreational use since 1996. This speech will cover the history of legal marijuana in the United States, how it came to be legal, and how it has impacted the cultural society and the economy of the United States. Marijuana has been a part of the world for hundreds of years and has had an impact on almost every culture and society in one way or another. The history of legal marijuana in the United States barely goes back to almost a century. Before it was outlawed, marijuana or hemp was used for medicinal purposes in the United States. An article written by Miami University professor Stephen Schiff states that American druggists were familiar with hashish and other preparations of cannabis, but the practice of smoking marijuana leaf cigarettes or pipes was unknown in the U.S. until it was introduced by Mexican immigrants during the first few decades of the 20th century. A social stigma toward marijuana surfaced because of prejudice towards Mexicans. A film titled Reefer Madness was released in 1936 that influenced the nationwide ban of marijuana. The film, based on the prejudices towards Mexican immigrants smoking marijuana, demonized the substance and sent a terror throughout the population. The justifications to illegalize marijuana were that violent criminal behavior was associated with the intoxication of the substance. Based on the social stigma towards marijuana, it did not take long for states to outlaw the substance. According to an article titled Why the U.S. Made Marijuana Illegal, 29 states outlawed marijuana between 1916 and 1931. The Marijuana Act of 1937 banned it nationwide despite objections from the American Medical Association. As the years passed, laws and punishments against marijuana strengthened. Meanwhile, the popularity of the substance became widespread and reached the white upper middle class population. Marijuana began to be legalized throughout different states in the early 21st century. A Congressional Research Service report for Congress states that while the federal government maintains marijuana's current place as a Schedule I controlled substance, states have established a range of views and policies regarding its medical and recreational use. Marijuana suddenly started becoming legal throughout the country because, once again, the medicinal qualities of marijuana have been realized. In 1996, the state of California passed Proposition 215, which legalized marijuana for medicinal purposes. The article of the proposition states that the purpose of the act is to ensure that seriously ill Californians have the right to obtain and use marijuana for medical purposes where that medical use is deemed appropriate and has been recommended by a physician who has determined that the person's health would benefit from the use of marijuana in the treatment of cancer, anorexia, AIDS, chronic pain, spasticity, glaucoma, arthritis, migraine, or any other illnesses which marijuana provides relief. Since California legalized marijuana in 1996, 33 other states have followed. The American Non-Smokers' Rights Foundation have created a map on the 1st of April 2020 that illustrates the states with legalized marijuana. According to the map, 12 states have legalized marijuana for recreational use. 22 states have legalized medical marijuana. And in 16 states, marijuana is still illegal. There are now more states that have legalized marijuana than states where marijuana is illegal. Marijuana's history and influence on America has created America's own societal culture based on cannabis. That is the end of my part of the speech. Next will be Linda, and she will present main point 2. Thank you and have a great day.